Apparently 105% of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you haven't yet, please do that and enjoy the video. Today, I got one hell of a story for you. So, y'all voted. I did listen. All right. I did end up going to Video Trader and trying to convince Brian to sell me his copy of US Sonic 1 for Master System with the UPC sticker. I am in the process of doing that. He still has not confirmed. I told him if he figures something out, let me know. And that's where we are at this point. I got a message from Brian the other day saying that none other than the original Master System that I had back when is finished. Finally, dude. It says resoldered D-pad pins on controller and inside the console. Wow. Clean contacts in controller. Tested all D-pad buttons with Choplifter game. All were good. I tested RF out with TurboGrafx 16 RF switch. If you were using a NES RF switch box and the output dropped, I recommend using a Sega brand adapter because from what I understand, the Master System's CPV operates at a higher frequency than the NES, so the NES RF switch box may not be able to maintain a stable output due to its lower frequency capabilities. If you have any issues, please let us know and I'll make resolving the issue my top priority. Thanks, April. Man, you can't beat that. I mean, really? That's just like icing on the cake, man, I'm telling you. Yay, it came with Satan back again. Oh, I've missed you so much, my baby. Wow. And here's the hookups for it. Did I have a Nintendo RF switch in here with it? Is that why she was mentioning it? Because I remember trying to use an RF switch from a Nintendo console. Oh. Huh. Yeah, it looks pretty dang good. She actually fixed even the cable, man. That's nuts. That is awesome. My shout out to April from Video Trader and Brian. Thank you guys for the amazing job you have done. It's right here, Bo. This is what we're looking at right now, dude, okay? Because it's the only console you ever need, all right? Be sure to buy 5 of them. I'm going to have a whole shitload of them, dude, and we're just going to start handing them out free, Bo. All right? Master Systems for everyone, okay? Everything needs to be free. Everybody that wants one should have one. And if they don't, you got to work for free to make more without pay. It's the only way to do it, man. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying. I pull up to Video Trader yesterday at about 3:30, and Brian shows up normally around 4. So I'm waiting in the parking lot there, waiting. Need to use the bathroom, so go to the gas station across the street, come back, wait, and then he comes out all of a sudden because he saw the headlights on my car pulling up. And apparently, I guess, in the time that I went to the bathroom and came back, he'd showed up. And he came out, and I was like, hey, sorry, man, I didn't know you guys were still open. And he was like, oh, no, it's cool. I got to run a couple errands before I can open up, though. And I'm like, oh, you need a ride? And he's like, that actually might come in handy. So we pack our stuff, dude, all right? We're getting the shit ready, and he comes over, and I'm like, do you need to put anything in the trunk? And he said, yeah. So he put this box that had my Master System in it in the trunk without telling me what it was. The real cool thing that happened when we went back to the trunk, this was sitting in my trunk, and I pointed down to it. I'm like, does this look familiar to you? And he's like, no. And I'm like, that's an original Video Trader brick. because they tore down the old store, man, and I was sure to get one. All right, Bo? And I did, and I'm glad I did, because I had Sharpie markers in there with me in the top holes ready for him to sign it. I was like, you mind if I get your signature for this? And he's like, yeah, that's cool. So he signs it with one of the markers I had. It was too dry. I'm like, hey, you want to use this other one? He's like, oh, I got to get going. We got to get going to the bank. So I was like, okay. So we start driving to the bank, and the road is closed where we got to go. So, yeah, we had to take a trip all the way through town. We were driving through parking lots. We were driving through back alleys. We were going everywhere trying to find this bank all the way around town. We had to make it just like a complete circle around Heath, man. And we finally got to our destination like 10 minutes before close. I'm like blasting the music, dude. Not really, but I mean, we're playing some good music. You know, Dead Kennedys, The Germs. Earlier on when we were in the car, I had a conversation with him about selling me his Sonic game for Master System, Sonic 1 US. And he was like, oh, I don't know if I want to sell it and all this, that, and the third thing. And I'm like, well, you know, we're like negotiating. He needed some money and all that kind of stuff. I'm like thinking, okay, maybe we can work something out. He said he really didn't know if he wanted to sell it. Yeah, we were just thinking back and forth, bouncing ideas off and all that kind of stuff. We didn't come to a head or to like an agreement or anything like that at that point. So now we're taking a trip over to the bank, man. We get there 10 minutes early for getting there on closing time. Yeah, we're sitting there. I'm eating my Mentos. I was eating those mints. We're sitting there in the car waiting for the ATM. He hops out, smokes a cigarette, and then he gets his money out for rent. And I end up driving him back because we were like, okay, he's got another bank to go to, but we didn't end up going there because traffic was so bad. It was like 5 o'clock, peak of rush hour traffic. So we get back to Video Trader, and he tries opening the door. He's like, where's my key? I'm like, I don't know. Where is your key? And he's like, I don't have it. And I see a huge key ring on like the back part of his pants. And I'm like, are those it right there? And he's like, no, there are other keys. I'm like, bro, I'm just thinking like there's 20 keys there, you know. What other keys could you possibly have? He was like, man, I must have dropped them when I got out at the bank. So I'm like, okay, I can make another trip back out there and look for them for you. So I go over to the bank, looking everywhere. I can't find this damn key. Get back, he's got the side door unlocked somehow. I don't know, but there's like a big cabinet in the way. And I'm like, hey, Brian, are you in there? And he's like, yeah, I'm back here. Did you find the key? And I'm like, no, I haven't yet. And he's like, damn. I'm like, damn. He has me come through the back because the shelf was blocking the entrance, right? So I get to see the back room, which is pretty cool. I mean, more games than you could ever imagine back there, dude. Like floor to ceiling, full of games. There were CRT tubes back there. We're trouncing through the back rooms of the video store. We get up to the front to move the shelf. We're taking off N64 games off the shelf to move it. And so we move this shelf out of the way. This shelf had to weigh probably about like 150 pounds. I mean, no big deal, right? But I mean, the thing was freaking huge, you know? It was a little bit cumbersome. He ended up figuring out how to move it by himself, which I'm not entirely sure how he did. But yeah, so he couldn't unlock the front door from the inside either. So we still had to find the key somehow. And so we moved the shelf back out from the door. And he's like, okay, where could this key be? We got to check inside your car. We went back, we look inside my car again, and there they are, wedged in between the seat and the center console. So he's like, yes, I found the keys. I'm like, yes. And then he unlocks the door. We go inside. I'm thinking to myself, I had my Master System in the back of my vehicle. I had not paid for it. And I had the keys to the video store in my vehicle at the same period of time. So I literally just could have taken over the damn world at that point, man. And I definitely should have, Bo, because I would have given free Master Systems for all, dude, okay? It's the only way, dude. And if you object, you're out of town, Bo, okay? You're out. We're booting you. So I get back in the store, and he's like, hey, man, I might have some Master System games for you in the back. Freaking dings and lights start going off in my head, Bo. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Because last time I came in, he was like, most of my Master System collection is here, but I don't think I want to sell it. He's like, okay, I think I might have some Master System games in the back. And I'm thinking, hell yeah, dude, that's what I like to hear. We need to grab them out right now, put them in front of me so I can look at them. I'll rifle through, tell you which ones I want, and then we can buy them, Bo. All right? But it wasn't that easy because they weren't priced yet. We had to get them priced. We had to look them up. This ain't no yard sale, Bo, okay? This ain't no magical free store like I'm thinking of either, okay? So you got to be sure you know what you're getting into with that kind of junk, dude. Because these ain't no $5 game bins, 50 cents. We're not talking about 2012 level prices, Bo, okay? And I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. Old time pricing, Bo. Surprises in store. So he brings me out these boxes of Master System games that he said he wasn't wanting to part with. There were some of them he didn't want to part with, it turned out. So it's my lucky day, all right? So I'm rifling through these. I'm bringing out big old stacks, dude, okay? And so I get this stack out, and I'm like, okay, I want some of these. And he's like, okay, I'll get them priced for you. He's like, I actually have another box of Sega Master System games back here. I'm like, another box of Sega Master System games, Bob? So I got another stack about that big, and I handed it to him. And he was like, okay, I'll price these for you too. I'm like, okay. So he starts pricing them. He has a roadblock. His phone's messed up. He has to connect it to his computer to look up the games somehow. And he doesn't have the right cable for it. So he says, okay, this is what I need. I need you to run down to Target and get me a USB-C to HDMI adapter. I'm like, okay, I can manage that. He said, I'll take whatever the value is of it off of your trade value for buying all these Master System games. I'm like, okay, that sounds like a deal, Bo. So we look on Target's website, we find a cable adapter for $15. He's like, okay, that's the one I want. I do not want the Apple $60 bullshit one. I'm like, okay, anotado, I'm on my way, bro. At this point, I'm getting pretty damn hungry because it's like 7:30 or whatever. And I'm like needing to use the bathroom again and all this other stuff. Because, I mean, we've been there for a while, you know, just run all around town, listening to cool music and doing all that kind of stuff. I had such an adventure that day, man. It was the best time I had in a long time, okay? Believe in that. It was fucking awesome. Anyway, I wish you guys could have been there with me, man. It was fucking cool. So I'm driving to Target, going around all the traffic because the road's closed. We're going to go all the way around the city again and end up in Target in the parking lot. And I'm looking everywhere for the bathroom, man. They don't have like a Walmart level bathroom that's out front. It's got like 50 stalls. No, they got one family bathroom in the back. So I do my business. I get out. I'm like, okay, now to look for this cable. I could not find it anywhere. There was nobody in electronics. I was just looking around. I had to go find somebody else. And this lady knew exactly what the name of the aisle was. It was like F68 or something. It was like a specific part of a specific aisle. Man, this lady deserved a raise, okay? She knew exactly what I needed and where it was. So we get the adapter. I go up front. I'm like, man, I need something to eat. So I get myself a Pepsi because I didn't have any damn RC Cola. What are we talking about here, man? This ain't no fucking Walmart. It ain't. Oh my God. I'm sure at some part of the store they had it, but not up front in the fridges where I was. So I got that and a bag of chips, man. Anyway, so I basically spent a good bit of my evening pretty much being an employee for Video Trader. So I'm getting back from running this errand and I give him the cable. And he's like, okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. So he gets to looking up the prices again, Bo. And I'm sitting around, my girlfriend calls me. I'm sitting down on the chair in there eating chips, drinking Pepsi, talking to my girlfriend in Spanish, you know, having a good old time. Just like looking at all the games, basking in their glory, you know, just sprawled out in an office chair, just like this one. And I was like, man, this is really cool. I wish I could do this every day, or at least every weekend, man. I mean, invite me over to clean up or something like that. Like, I offered to clean up for him and everything. He's like, okay, that's cool, thanks. And I'm like, yeah, please ask me to do that because I'd love to be here every weekend. That'd be awesome. And just like clean the place up, man, make it really nice, you know, because I miss the old days of Video Trader, man. So I'm sitting there talking to my girlfriend. This guy comes in, okay? He's probably about 5'4". His name was Moses, okay? Just like the guy in the Bible, okay? He comes in 5'4" on a bike. He brings his bicycle and he's like, man, this is Newark. I know my bike's about to get stole. He wheels his bike in, and this bike, I kid you not, had 10 halo lights attached to the front of it. These are big lights. I mean, these lights are so big, man. You can light up a whole freaking garage with just one of them. He has 10 in the front of his bike, okay? I'm like, holy shit. No, I seen these lights when he came in, and I was like, man, you should have tinted the side ones yellow and used them for turd signals, man. Been the brightest turd signals in history, dude, okay? People would be thinking there's a train coming, all right? Like, damn, bro. So he comes in talking about, oh, there's this guy, my friend. He filed a lawsuit against the military because of faulty earplugs, and he got a $15 million settlement. He's like, oh, Brian, I'm really going to bring you in a lot of money and stuff. And I'm like, okay, in my experience of people like talking about getting rich and everything and all this stuff and talking about, oh, I'll pay you back later and put on my tab. And then I never said that. So I'm just thinking, man, this guy's got to be full of shit. Anyway, my friend, he was getting a $15 million settlement, and that he was going to buy all of his Star Wars memorabilia, everything, the toys, the games, everything. He was like, oh, this friend of mine, he's going to come in, he's going to spend like $3,000, homie, and all this other stuff. This guy was like in his 40s or 50s, like, I don't even know. I think he said he might have been in Vietnam. I don't remember, so he might have been older than that, but this guy comes in. The first thing that comes out of his mouth is, hey, man, I got some halo lights for you. I got this big deal if we can find a buyer for them. And he's like, dude, these lights are 5 million lumens each, okay? And this is how many lumens the sun is, right? 5 million lumens would melt your freaking face off, literally, okay? And this guy's saying, oh, all this good stuff about these lights, you know, but you still need 10 of them to see in the dark riding your bike? Is that what we're getting at? And this guy Moses, he's talking about all this stuff. Right behind, he's going to get all this money and all this. And please buy my lights, man. These lights are really good and all this stuff. And Brian's like, oh, not really in the best time right now. And he's like, okay. And he just won't shut up. But anyway, he seemed like an okay dude. It was just like, you know, this is a game store, not Home Depot. So I'm like looking around, waiting for this guy to leave. I hung up with my girlfriend as soon as he came. I'm like, okay, there's a customer coming in, babe. I gotta go. She's like, okay, love you. I'm like, love you too, bye. And then we left, and I was hanging out, looking at stuff. I found Jimi Hendrix tapes, which was pretty cool. Live performances from back in the 70s, Bo. Okay? That was pretty sick. He's back there pricing these games, man, okay? And like, all these games are fucking sick, okay? So I got Rampage. This is an FM game. See, I remember playing this for Nintendo. This is one of the first games I ever played for Nintendo. Gotta jump off of that one. Dude, this is a lot more fun than it looks. I've always seen it played, and I'm like, how fun can a one-screen game be? But now that I'm playing it, it's fun. Came with a manual. All right, Bo. This one's a little bit faded on the back. Like, it almost looks like somebody, like, spilled bleach on it or something. I don't know. I mean, the front still looks good. What are you gonna do? I got a case for my copy of Alex Kidd, The Lost Stars, which is another FM game. So I can take it out of here. And use this case for any loose games that may come in the mail sometime soon. And it doesn't have a back to it, but we'll get creative with something or other on the back of there, dude. Okay? Since it is a video trader game. This guy had some import games too. Like, for example, we've got a copy of Afterburner, the EU version. Check that out, dude. It's a little bit more plain than the original. Still the same amount of fun, dude. You better get used to it. I also got another 80s Afterburner game that he threw in because I got too many, Bo. Okay? This was actually the game he gave me for getting him that HDMI to USB-C adapter, Bo. So I put this one in and I was like, holy shit. Look at the frame rate, dude. But like, oh man, it's just so fast. It like blows your mind, okay? And if you're playing it up close to the TV screen, like, you might as well play a 3D game without the glasses, Bo, because it'll make you dizzy real quick. Here's another import he had. Double Hawk. This music is awfully upbeat for a war game. Really gotta watch this whole thing? Oh, apparently not. Okay, I guess that's cool then. Sure, difficult, why not? We'll try it. Isn't this just like Rambo 3 or something? I don't... How do I move the cursor? Oh, you press... Oh, okay, you hold down 1 and then you can move. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This is kind of like the Punisher. I'm pretty sure there was a FM patch for this. Like, it was programmed in the game, but it doesn't work on like a regular console. You either gotta like emulate it or something, which I'm not into. Double Hawk, no manual. Still has the sticker on the side. You see that? Pretty cool. The rest of it's wrapped around the other end, dude, just in case you were wondering. It's still there. Another one we have. Basketball Nightmare. Pretty groovy, dude. Oh, there's different rounds. That's pretty cool. Huh? Somebody stole it from me. I would have shot into the wrong basket anyway. This is basically like the Master System version of Double Dribble, pretty much, I feel like. This one doesn't have a manual either, but it is indeed an import basketball game. We've got Ace of Aces. What's with all of this? The stick is like moving in ways it really shouldn't. I mean, like, oh, I hit a button. Gun, rocket, I don't know. I'm like reaching for a select button that ain't there because I don't know what to do. Close. I just did close, but I'm wearing the same one I did yesterday. Tank 1 and 2. Gun, rocket. Arcade Smash Hits. This one comes with Missile Command, Breakout, Centipede. I thought there was 4 games in here, but it's saying there's only 3. Not a fan of the music. What? No, that's just terrible. That's awful. Huh. Well, I guess that's what we get, man. For being greedy, dude. But dude, this has got to be some of the best Master System box art there is. I mean, look at that. This game right here, Teddy Boy. This is the cartridge version, so it is indeed an import. And it came with this little plastic cover, which I'm not sure what that's all about. I doubt it's original because the inside is pretty well scratched up, but at least the sticker itself is in good shape. The only thing about this game that I have no clue about is the fact that the bug on it is like a blue. I don't know, I'm colorblind, man. I can't tell, but it's supposed to be like a green or a yellow color, but now it's like a teal. This is teal right here. Like, I don't think it's sun faded because the bug is darker than it should be normally. So I wonder if this is like a misprint. Like maybe the printer there ran out of ink or something, or I don't know. If any of you guys know, please comment it down below. I want to know what's going on with this game. This is almost like Sega's rendition of Mario Brothers, but a lot worse. A lot less imaginative and just repetitive as all hell. I mean, at least the music is decent. I just don't understand, like, what's the point of what we're doing here? Am I just supposed to kill everybody? Like... I guess it's alright. It's mildly interesting, we'll put it that way. Yeah, we are supposed to kill everybody. Yeah, I guess it's alright. I mean, for like a little kid or something, it'd be pretty fun. Now, one game I know that's really rare, and I nearly shat my pants when I saw it. We got a tech toy game, alright? From Brazil, dude, okay? 2 mega. Para uso exclusivo no Master System. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. I said it like Spanish, but Portuguese is like way too hard for me to learn. I tried it. I know the O's at the end make an oo sound, so and the R's make an H sound when they're inside the word, okay? Para uso exclusivo no Master System, I guess. I don't know how to speak Portuguese, my guy, but I can translate most of it because it's pretty well compatible, Bo. All right, I'm going to be very careful around my can of Coke, my can of RC. What am I talking about, dude? I'm just like too enthused right now. And dude, look at these illustrations in here, man. You see those drawings? They're in Portuguese. You see those? Yeah, dude. Whoever like drew them, drew it with a Portuguese accent. Fingers crossed, dude. I think it's loading. Bro. I don't know whether to puke or have a seizure, dude. This shit's fucking sick. Brazilian, dude. Holy crap. The cardboard case, man. Woo. Poseidon Wars. Pretty sweet. I don't even think I've looked at the back of it. I was thinking about getting one of those little plastic cases for it since it's so rare. I mean, this game, I could only find one for sale, like ever. I haven't looked a lot. A couple more. We got Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? I don't think I've ever heard such Atari noises coming out of Master System in my whole life, dude. What is this? Huh? Oh, that must be the airport. I can go to Tokyo. I wonder if we can play Consaden when we get there. That'd be nice. I never thought I'd be traveling to Tokyo in a Master System game. No, this game sucks. Ooh, another FM game. We got Altered Beast. That should be good. Juokiba. I wonder if it's got a different title screen in Japanese mode. That'd be pretty sick. Be pretty sick. Well, it's still Altered Beast, but I forgot it wasn't released in Japan. This FM audio was never heard for years. This game is made specifically only from background tiles. I remember that. Oh yeah, dude, I look like Stephen Hawking. Let's get it. That's more erotic than fucking Alien Syndrome, dude. What? They take your life quick. Holy crap. I do really like this game though. It's got really nice big backgrounds. Pretty sick, dude. We got Monopoly. We got Pro Wrestling. This one's in real bad shape. Look at the inner spine on that. Really messed up. I had this game as a kid, actually. We're just gonna do follow me around the whole time. It's funny, it tells you whatever move you're doing at any given time, you know? R Sabat? What does that even mean? I like that. Great baseball. Now this case is in really good shape. Like I'm probably gonna wind up trading it out for something else because I think I may or may not be getting great baseball in the mail later on. So yeah, dude. And guess what? We got more surprises on the way, Bo. Okay? I got all of these Sega card games. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10 Western games. So we're only missing 3 of them now. And one of them, which would be Teddy Boy, one of the ones we don't have, I have it on cartridge, and it's an import. So I think we're only missing Hang On, and that's the built-in game, and one other I can't think of, but here, check us out. We got Spy versus Spy. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's a bomb. We got Super Tennis. We got F-16 Fighting Falcon. This is one of the games I had as a kid, actually. I had these two, yes. Super Tennis and F-16 Fighting Falcon when I was a kid. We got Transbot Bow. It's so cool having card games though, man. I mean, there's nothing up here and we're playing a game other than the built-in game. Oh, and that port slid in just great, dude. I can tell it's been clean and cared for, bro. Wait. Oh. See, that tripped me out, man. That tripped me out because I tried hitting up and down and it only let you move back and forward before the main screen turns off. And I was just sitting there like, now up isn't working too. Well, no, it works just fine. We've got My Hero. One hit death. Pretty dang fun, dude. Pretty difficult though. A lot of them don't have the little plastic sleeves the card's supposed to go in, so I'll probably have to get some of those. We got Ghost House. This one I've been wanting for a really long time, dude. Dude, I like this game already. Well, what is this guy's problem? Yeah, let's just get him out of the way. Oh, there's another one? What? Is that just what happens when we walk over a bat? Makes us fall down? Okay, let's walk. Never mind. What's this all about? Oh crap. You can't do any duck attacks, so that makes it a little difficult. I'm just about dead now. I don't know how to attack him, Bo. I can't go that way. Oh, there he is. Bo, I literally cannot even touch him. I haven't really played through any of these as of yet. I mean, I just tested all of them, that's all, so I could sleep well last night. But Bank Panic, dude. Oh, crap. At least she's still kicking. That's good. Okay. That game is fun though. It's like a light gun game without the gun, dude. This game is worth like $114. I didn't even know that. This is worth some good money. This has got to be the most expensive Master System game I own, which I don't own a lot. Oh, there's one last thing. One last thing we got from the store. And it's very special, you guys. This was something that Brian showed to me a couple weeks ago. He was like, most of the people I show this to don't really appreciate how cool it is. They look at it for a little bit and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. But being the type of John I am, I'm a little bit old-fashioned, okay? So this was something that I had to convince him to sell me. He actually just threw it in. This is a digital press Source for Video Gamers book, but it's got just about all the info you could ever want for all these consoles down here. Atari 2600, Atari 5200, Atari 7800, Atari XE, Channel F, ColecoVision, Commodore 64, VIC-20, CreateVision, Intellivision, Inertian VC4000, Mattel Aquarius, Microvision, Nintendo NES, Odyssey, Odyssey 2, Pong Systems, RCA Studio 2, Sega Master System is in here, bo. It's also got TurboGrafx 16, Vectrex, and the TRS-80 Coco. This book belonged to the owner, okay? This was not a book that was traded in. He bought it himself. This was his own personal book that he used. This came out back in 2002, so he's been using it for over 20 years at this point to track his Nintendo collection. It's got all of the games that he bought for Nintendo marked off. And that's what I'm going to do with the Sega Master System, which it seems like he's already done as well. But I'm going to make a different mark beside of his marks so that we can tell the difference. If you guys enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Leave a comment down below. Give me suggestions of what you want to see next. All right? Y'all have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your year. Happy Thanksgiving, or whatever time of year it is now. You can be happy whenever you want. So happy whatever day it is. All right, you guys. Love y'all. See you next time. Take it easy.